Cast Your Voice. This is the place where you can provide your honest opinion free from judgment. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Sunday.
Yes.
Today is August
August the 7th,
7th, 2022.
2022. Yes.
We are blessed to see another day.
Yes.
It's
Another day.
hot.
Yes, it is.
It's really, really hot here in St. Louis, Missouri. It goes from hot to rain to flood to hot.
Right, because last week was fall. The week before that, it was spring with all the rain.
And now it's
Now it's,
hell. It's hot.
oh my gosh. Okay.
It is hot. Woo.
Very, very hot. So, how was your week?
It was a little challenging only because again my brother's sick, so we had a couple setbacks, but as of now today he's doing okay. So
That's a
we're just
blessing.
gonna take that as it is and hope for the best.
Yeah. And pray.
Yes, and I think it's important to know or to say that because like I don't know how you feel about being a donor, organ donor, but I've always selected no. And I did that because, you know, I have sickle cell trait, so I really can't even give blood. So I just figured no. But now when you have a loved one that needs an organ, it's like you want everybody donate your organs,
Yeah.
So it's one of those type of situations. But he needs a heart bad.
Yeah, and I was talking to my dad, and we were saying that he needs a heart, and I made a statement. I just said it. I said, "Ooh, there are plenty of hearts coming through now."
And it's sad to think of it like that, isn't it? It's like so
It
many
is.
violent and tragic things are occurring that you're like, surely somebody has a match. There's a match out there somewhere, but it's like so complicated. It has to be this, it has to be that. They have to have the same blood type, and then these antibodies and all this other stuff comes into play. And yeah, so I mean, it's not like you can go up and say, "Hey, I
Right.
like to order a heart with blood type A negative,"
Exactly.
and so you just play the waiting game. But I never realized how important it was to actually be a donor. So like, if you can donate, whether it's blood or organs or whatever, please do so, because there are a lot of people that
In
need
need.
those things.
And if you're not sure if you can donate or not, I think you can still request and sign the back of your driver license, or indicate it now. I don't know if you have to sign anymore that you want to be a donor, because that determination is made, throughout the process. If it's a organ that is able to be transplanted or not. So, and I know the organs are eyes, heart, liver, kidney, and I think that is
I have
it.
no clue.
Yeah. So, and I know they're not doing any 3D hearts right now. They are doing 3D things, with
Well, that was that.
stuff
Now
that
that
you
would be
need.
awesome. Now then you could make you one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, yeah, that ain't
Yeah.
matters of the flesh. Don't work like that.
Speaking of 3D printers, do you know how much those things are?
No, but my children love the things that they see on YouTube and everything.
Yes.
I know Derek has a friend that has one, and he'll
my
tell him
gosh.
to, hey, can you print this off for my son? And he'll do it. But,
Really?
yeah, but yeah, I heard they were really expensive.
Yeah, they're really, really expensive, but they're fabulous to have.
Yeah, but how fabulous is the cost?
Expensive.
Yeah, I haven't looked into them. I just know that that's part of that techie world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, everything is becoming so techy though.
Well, I heard they even can do houses. with
They
3D.
do. I mean, they do anything that you can imagine that you can build. They said that you can print 3D. You
See,
can
that's
make or build
insane.
wood or plastic, I guess, or what
Yeah.
other
Wow.
type of material. But
That's deep.
that is deep.
Hmm.
That is very, very, very deep. I would like to purchase one, save some money and get one. I think they've got some on the smaller scale that you
Yeah.
can purchase, but I don't. I mean, just think of the ink. I guess it uses ink.
I have not a clue because the thing that Derek's friend printed for one of my sons is a 20th Century Fox logo. So it was
Oh.
made out of plastic. But he loves the thing.
You think it's plastic, or was it?
When you touch it,
It feels like plastic?
It feels like,
Like
plastic,
plastic?
to me. Now, what it's really made of, I have no clue. But that's what it feels like. And it looks like plastic. So if it walks like a duck and quack like a duck, it might be a duck, but it could be fooling me.
If I was living my true dream today, I would be a teacher.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, I think I
Really?
mentioned that before.
You
I always wanted to be a teacher.
really? Like
Elementary school,
Oh,
teaching, like
Bless
first
your
grade,
heart.
kindergarten, first, or even preschool,
mm,
first, second, and third. I probably wouldn't go past the third
Really?
grade. Yeah.
you good.
Now I think I would do high school math.
Really?
Yes, because there are a lot of us in high school that really needs good teachers in math and
agree
reading.
with that, yeah.
They call it English or maybe something different now.
Yeah.
I haven't been to high school in years.
Yeah, well, I have a person in my house that goes to high school, and we don't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if any other parents have high school children, but it's a different breed.
Yeah, and especially in today's environment,
Hmm.
it is very different. And when I was going to elementary school and middle school, high school, there were really teachers that enjoyed their job. They loved
I really think
to teach, and I believe there are still teachers out there
Yes.
today, but
they have such restraints now. Like there's so much that
Yeah.
when you went to school, you could get paddled.
yeah, I remember that
When I-
in like
They cut it out in
kindergarten.
between when I was in school, but
Yeah.
you could go
Yeah.
to the office and get a good whoop.
Yeah,
Now you can't even talk.
you can barely say no to a child,
Yeah,
But we know that there are things that goes on in the classroom that they say they don't do, they do. So it's life, You're not supposed to say this or do this. It's in some classrooms. It's happening, But
it
as
makes it harder for the other children to learn too, though. If you
yeah,
have that one or two that just try to make the teacher's life hard. So
yeah, and then a lot of kids are not having that dedicated attention at home, so they're looking for it in school, and then when they can't get it because the teacher has 25 students and you've got 7 that's excelling
yeah,
and maybe 7 that's kind of in the middle and then the rest are struggling.
it's falling off.
It's hard being a teacher. I think their salaries needs to go up.
I think that's like a their salaries
Needs to
for
increase.
teachers is almost like it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
You send the kid to school. You expect that teacher to be the mother, the
Father.
father, the counselor, the
grandmother.
protector, and you pay them $5.
Yeah. That's
And then if the child don't produce the results that you think they should have, you take it out on the teacher. So that's why I was like, you want to be a teacher?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
yeah. I really
Yeah, I like my freedom.
living my dream would have been a teacher.
No.
Yeah.
My dream was to become an obstetrician gynecologist.
Yeah, and you mentioned that on
Yeah.
before in conversation.
And I thought I was going to do that and get it paid for by the military.
Didn't happen, huh?
Didn't work out that way. They forgot to tell me that they was going to put me in the gas chamber.
Oh my goodness.
I'm dead serious. When you have a history of asthma and they put you in a room full of gas, it don't go right.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. That
So,
that's something to think about.
hey, they threw all the loop. I was like, okay, well, this ain't gonna work. But yeah, that would have been the career path that I wanted to go on. So,
Yeah.
but teaching, no. Matter of fact, Mr. President, if you're listening, I know I always ask for these favors on the
Student loan.
podcast.
Are we talking about
Yes.
the student loan?
No teacher should have a student loan debt. Not a one.
Now I do agree with that.
Not
I
a
do
one
agree.
teacher. Not one in the American.
If I think there
The
should be
continent
criteria.
of the
If you
United
are a
States.
teacher in the public school system,
I don't care if you went to school to learn to become a teacher. You should not have to pay a student loan.
I think if you teach in the private sector, they make a little bit more money than those that teach in
Yeah, but then
the
they got
public
more
schools.
issues too, because them kids are privileged. I should
Well.
some to where their hands are really tied. Because if they don't do what the parents want or the child want, then the parent gonna take them out, or the parent ain't gonna build this library or this extension of the school because you didn't, they little child didn't get their little way or whatever. See,
Yeah.
it's politicking. It's too much politics in teaching, and it shouldn't be that way.
That's
But
politics
no
with
teacher,
everything.
no teacher should have to pay back student loans. They just should not.
Yeah.
You could put a few little spins on, like they have to be teaching for at least 5 years. I'll give you that. But then it should have been wiped clear. Because, I mean, you can go get a teaching degree and just never teach. So I see if you
Yeah,
say, okay, well,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
especially,
active teacher.
especially high school teachers. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, high school. But I never hear from a lot about high school teachers complaining about teaching. Because I think they do more of, this is it. This is how you get to here. Do you understand or not? If not, go get help. They will tell you, go get help.
My son's
And you have to learn it because they're
school,
preparing you for college.
That's true. But I don't know what happened between before COVID and after COVID. I just know that before COVID, they were always very helpful. But after COVID, or during and after COVID, they were even more helpful. They were more willing to do FaceTimes to help school, children with things. And now they're like, we'll stay over. Or his school has even done where, like, if you missed a few assignments in the beginning of school and you needed them, like, well, even if you didn't need them, but you wanted to make them up, they would still give you full credit for it. I ain't never been to a school that did that. Usually it's like, no, you may get 10%. But once you miss that deadline, it's a wrap. So I think there are teachers that are out there that are going above and beyond.
Yes.
And their salaries are just disrespectful. It is. And they should not be paying back student loans.
Yeah, their salaries are below and beyond.
Yeah. So now, speaking of that, and this was tax-free week.
Okay.
So when you go and you buy school supplies, you're like, why do they need 10 expo markers? And why do they need 500 glue sticks? And why do they need
I think
15
it's
packs
supposed to
of
be
crayons?
for the school year, but everyone knows that stuff doesn't last throughout they might lose it or
They break the crayons, all kind of stuff. But I get it, because then, like, it's kind of like if you just have the one child, they may ask you for 2 or 3 of something, and that's so they have a little pool stash
for
along
those
the
that
year.
do not have
That and
bring
two,
it.
and when they tear them up or break them or lose them
Yeah,
or whatever. So
yeah.
yeah, like 5,000 folders and 25 spiral notebooks, and
Yeah.
so
School supplies. And I was thinking about that. I was at a store last night and I'm thinking there are parents out here that are debating between paying rent or mortgage and buying food because things are so expensive now.
yeah,
Now you've got school supplies because kids are going back to in-classroom settings.
yep. So you
And
got-
the school supplies are more expensive than they were before. So it's like, I think
Yeah.
there's probably quite a few families that can't just afford.
no, you have to
to
start
buy.
looking for those. Like, some people have like back to school
Fairs and
drives
things,
and different
yeah,
things.
yeah.
But yeah, I noticed that too. Like a lot of children need like the 1-inch binders and the 2-inch binders, And those can be like up
Expensive.
to like $5 or $7 like for one binder. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
I found out that my sister's grandson, she said that her son paid $50 for her grandson's backpack and he started kindergarten.
No,
I'm like, $50 for a backpack?
is it clear? Is it
It's
a
got
certain?
some cartoon or character thing backpack. I said backpacks. I didn't never known backpacks to be
Yeah,
that
they can get
expensive.
pricey. You can get them to where you can put your child's face on them, the name, and all this other stuff too. But it's just not that serious for me. I mean, if they get to the age where they can work on their own and they want to pay for it, that's fine. But you're gonna get a nice sturdy backpack. We're not finna pay $50 for it though. No.
Well, this was in Arizona, so I know the
I
cost
don't
of living
care.
is higher there. But
Oh, they got some cheaper ones.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
quite sure.
But that's what the child wanted.
child
so that's what she
wanted,
got,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, and I heard that they have bulletproof backpacks now.
Girl,
Yeah,
see, that's too much.
yeah, bulletproof backpacks. Who would ever
Again,
thought it would get to
teachers'
that?
salaries are disrespectful.
Yeah.
You got to go to school worried about somebody for to shoot up the school. Then you got
Yeah,
kids,
fighting
man.
and all of that. It's just different.
Shout out to all the
times.
teachers out there. We do appreciate you.
Yes.
Yes, we
Shout out to them. So living your dream was OB.
Yeah, that's what I really, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm at this point in my life where living my dream for real is to get up, have coffee.
No kitchen.
I don't need a kitchen. Get a Keurig coffee, okay? Yeah, coffee. Or go to Starbucks, get the coffee.
$15 cup of coffee. No.
Get the coffee. Call girlfriends. Schedule lunch.
Mm-mm.
Get all prettied up. Go to lunch. Then, probably have a nail day, manicure day, pedicure day.
Messed up my foot. I can't even go get a pedicure.
And then go home in time enough for them to cook dinner.
Mm.
And then I'll order, or either the chef will cook dinner.
I know that's right.
That's living the dream.
No.
No?
No. My dream is on the island. I
Just
want
you and your family.
Yes, on the island. And,
So solo.
I just
Solo.
wear the leaves up here and the leaf, and he just wear
So those
leaves.
cupcakes was really about
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Now I'm getting back to those cupcakes.
So we moved to an island and we could just be free and eat fish and just live. Be happy. Ain't no mass shootings. None of that.
What's the reality show? Why don't you see if you can join that one reality show where you're out in the
Them ain't my
wild?
people though. I want to be with my people.
I thought it
My
was called
family.
Alone or Naked or something
That's
like
even
that.
worse. I don't want to be alone.
Oh my goodness.
Ain't no fun in that. But yeah, I just
Such
away
different
from
dreams.
society, just unplug from everything and just get back to family and laughter and playing Monopoly and cards or anything.
Well, have more game nights. Have more game nights. at
Well,
your
you
home
gotta see.
and invite family.
That's true.
And then
but
we'll
then you
come
gotta
dirty
do
up your
like
house and
you gotta
leave.
make sure nobody has COVID, and then you gotta make sure nobody has monkeypox and all of these things. It shouldn't be this hard to have fun with your family and not you like
It's
almost.
not.
Well, you don't know who got what.
Just make them wear the mask and make sure they wash
How you gonna
their
play
hands.
cards and some? If somebody got monkeypox, they touch the card. And
Well,
you
you'll
touch the
know
card.
if they've got monkeypox and you see
You
it on
don't
their
know at
hands.
first.
No, you
You don't know
don't
till
know,
they
but you
break
don't know
out.
any of that at first.
That's what I'm saying. So you just it's too much of a challenge to be worried about it. My kids are too small.
Okay.
So we just go to the island, play in the dirt and the sand, swim and fish.
Well, she'll be outside. I'll be in somebody's resort with the
I can do
butler
that
and the
too
maid.
now.
Okay.
Deep tissue massage, yeah.
No outdoors for me. I love indoors.
and,
I love the indoors.
Say it, listeners. I have a birthday in August.
This month.
Yes. So
Well, she got a new
Yeah.
car for her birthday.
That wasn't for my
I'm
birthday.
just gonna say it.
I really wanted to go skating for my birthday.
Oh,
But I can't put on the skate because I hit my foot on the steps. Maybe it'll be here by then. Let's see. We only got a couple weeks. I don't know.
Where would you go skating for this?
Skate ring.
Oh, Skate King.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm asking.
Out there, is it Coach Light?
Oh, Coach Light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Great Skate?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
nothing wrong with Skate King.
I don't like wooden floors.
Oh, really? Now they
I
say
didn't
those are the
learn-
best floors.
I guess if you learn on them, yeah. But I learned on the slide where you can bust your face, slick floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm used to. Then I'm not a city girl. I don't go into the city is a whole different. Yeah, you've been here for like ever, and I've been here for a little bit of forever, but I can't.
Yeah, I love urban.
Not,
I really love.
I like looking at it on TV, but no. I can't be in the element. It's too much.
Yeah, I like. Me and my husband both. We love city. We love urban. We're really into that.
You know.
We really do.
I can't do
like
it. I can. Estelle Mackey's is about as urban as I will get.
Oh, really?
Yes, and if I go there, I'm wearing a fanny pack or a crossbody purse. Yeah, no. It's anytime they got security at the door for a grocery store.
Well, they got security at the schools. They got security at the
and
schools.
they need some more.
They
But
got
I'm just
security
saying,
at the stores.
you should not have to see the security guard go buy
Believe
some
me, they
greens.
have security
It's
at
crazy.
other stores. You may not know.
They will fight you at the store
There's
over
loss
some
of
greens.
prevention everywhere.
Over some greens, you will get beat up at the.
That's important in that area.
Girl,
it's
bye.
important.
Okay, I'm not made out of that. That's not no. See, that's why I want to be on an island. See, put me on an island, nice breeze, eat a bunch of fruit when the sun come up, and be healthy and live
Well,
long.
I always call it's nothing like going back home. And you know where I grew up, it was to me it was just so divided. The cultures were when I was growing up in Decatur. It was like no mixing. But you know my younger family members, you know, it's more of mixing of cultures now, and it's
They mix everything.
yeah. So you know that's just something that I did not grow up to learn in a sense
Or experience,
yeah,
yeah.
or experience. So not to say that I can't do it and then that sometimes it's enjoyable, but I do like going back home when I'm speaking of St. Louis City. I just love the city. And you know,
I ain't
in
ready.
St. Louis is a circle. And I'm just going to say this, those that you see in North County now, they migrate out to other areas, and then other people migrate out a little further. Then, then you're going to have those people migrating out further. And it's like, it just all comes back full circle, you know. Because you have those that have moved out that are coming back. And you have to ask yourself, well, why is that happening?
Well, all I know is, especially when I work downtown, just going to get lunch, you might not make it back. And that's all I'm saying. Now, yes, that can happen anywhere. But the police station was across the street.
Well, working
like,
downtown
what
for
is
me,
going
when I left for lunch,
on?
it was like, it's time to go back. We're late.
See, that would have been fun time.
And it
But
was fun.
no.
Really fun. Really fun.
Right now, it's too many robberies and people abducting people. It's just too much.
Yeah, it's there, and it's always been there. But social media has brought it out to the
That's true.
forefront. So there may have been incidents that were taking place daily in downtown or wherever, but you didn't know about them because it wasn't on social media. Social media didn't have the presence that it has today.
Yeah, I found out a lot going to lunches.
Yeah.
Working down there. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I do. And, rural is rural. Metro city is metro city. And urban city is urban to me. And
I like going to
I like it.
Soulard. Now, I do like that. But
see, I don't enjoy Soulard. It's
Really?
too out. Why am I going to shop outside for some fruits and vegetables? Why?
They're fresh.
I'm
They're
going on the
grown.
inside. Whole Foods.
Now, in the inside, they have those spices and all kind of stuff in there. So
And
I
you
like
smell
it.
like outside by the time you done.
See what I'm saying?
You know. No.
No, again, it's you were brought up like that, so that's what you know. I wasn't brought up like that, so it's like, yeah, what are these people doing? Going to the Metro Link downtown. Oh my!
Now that is an
Jesus.
experience, and I think
Woo,
everyone should
honey.
experience the MetroLink because that is a little different. But
You might
growing
not
up in the
live
Midwest
to
is
see another
different.
day.
Like when you're going to New York, because in New York,
Ooh,
those
I
are things
went on
that are
that too.
expected.
Ooh,
You know.
and they got rats that look like dogs.
Now
Nope.
that's one thing. To me, New York is a little bit too urban. Metro for me. You know.
New York is a whole different
Yeah,
animal.
that's a
Yes.
whole different experience. And you have people that just love New York.
It was
know.
very different. I had fun.
Yeah, I had fun.
It was very different though. Like, and it was
too many
ended
people.
up being
It's too
sad.
many people
Like
for me.
we went to the World Trade Center
Oh yeah.
scene, and
Yeah.
I would like to go back because I would like to see what they built on it now.
Oh, so you didn't go with the new things,
Not
the
the new one.
structures.
I
Okay,
went to
see,
the
I was
first
there
one
with
when
the
they
new
just did
structures.
where all the names.
Yeah.
And you walk in there and it's just the stillness. It just
Yeah.
it was
So I think I went to New York maybe 7 years ago.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
been longer than
Yeah.
that for me.
Yeah. So, well, maybe that's what we can do. Plan a trip to New York.
But that trip high.
Anybody know of a free trip to New York? Let us know.
Or they work in the
Coupons.
no. I need somebody to work in the industry of hospitality because we're gonna need a room. Have you?
By the time
The
she's
rooms
done with all
there-
the connections, I'll be there in New York,
Nah.
visiting, eating,
Well, I
having
got
fun,
to have some shopping
and then
money,
I'll be
so
back.
I can't spend all the money on the room. And then speaking of that, she gonna have to have the top notch room while she talking.
Exactly.
See, no.
Embassy Suites is great anywhere.
See, no.
Just saying.
See, yeah, I need. Yeah, I need a lot to get there again. And then if I see that purse again,
See, that's what she wants to do.
Yes,
See,
honey.
she wants to take all the money and
buy-
spend it on the bag.
What you gonna spend it on the room for? You can't keep that room. I can keep the bag. That room is not yours. You just using the bathroom and taking a nap because New York they don't sleep.
A good nap.
They don't sleep. You
A
gotta
nice
you gotta
bath.
get in where you fit in New York
Just relax in the hotel room.
till you step outside, and then just a hustle and bus. I thought we was gonna die. The cab driver was so. Oh my Lord!
The cab
Jesus,
driver
have-
what?
We was holding each other hand and praying. Jesus. Let
Oh,
us
he
get-
was driving
Woo!
crazy.
I wasn't ready for none of that. That whole experience was something else, honey.
What did you think about Times Square?
It was too many people.
I
If
know.
anybody do
That is-
anything,
that's
you
it's a
done
lot
for.
of people. A lot. A lot.
I told him, I said, look, I don't know what they do. I see they don't like to lay down, but we need to go back to that room because
Yeah.
I need a nap.
It's a lot.
It was fun though, but it was a lot.
Yeah. It's very, and everything there to
food
me
was good,
seemed
too.
small. Did it seem small? to
No, it
you?
seemed like everybody in a hurry though.
Everything was just so close. It's like, well, it wasn't a lot of green grass.
No, all you see is concrete.
Grass
no
was missing.
There ain't no grass.
And everything was just like
Maybe
so
we
close.
need to go outside of New York because like we went to Manhattan and we went
Mm-hmm.
to what's the place where Jay-Z lives or did live? What they call it?
I have no idea. Sorry.
We went to a restaurant there, and that I'll think of it
Mm-hmm.
in probably next podcast. But I'll think of it. But it was nice. It was beautiful. But yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe we need to go like Harlem. I did want to see the Apollo.
I visited Harlem.
I didn't get to see that.
I think we spent the whole day in Harlem. That was really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah.
And we have a friend that recently moved. I think he's in Harlem.
So you
'Cause
need
he
to
just got
find
a
out.
great
do he-
job there in the
See
hospital
who he
system.
know in the hospitality.
No, I
So
don't
we
know
can
if he
get
know
along.
anybody hospitality, but
Bet you do.
I doubt it.
Well, tell us what you think if no teacher should have to pay back student loans.
Right. And what you would do as far as living your dream, what does that look like for you?
Yes, does it involve an island? You know, nice peaceful waves and just beautiful sunlight, tropical breeze, or
Some of the everyday enjoyments is that you don't enjoy today. You know, just everyday nice brunches, dinners, just dressing up, being cute and eating. That's the thing, girl. That's the thing.
That don't go. Dress up, be cute, eat,
Yes. Talk, eat,
and be merry, huh?
be merry.
Yes. So tell us what you think. Tell us what your living the dream would be.
Yes.
And consider being an organ donor if you can. Again, I didn't know there was such a need, but there is a need.
Yeah, there
Yes.
is, especially in our community.
Yes, because we don't. I know. I was like, I ain't putting my name on it. They gonna come try to kill me and take my organs. Just crazy.
And there's dialysis centers popping up like
Like-
liquor stores or grocery stores, and it's like, and that's kidney.
I asked one nurse, I think it was, and she was like, "It's the stuff that we eat and we don't exercise." Like our parents, they had to walk a lot of places, and they ate the fresh fruits that they actually grew, and we eat so much processed stuff. We don't even hardly know what's in this stuff, and we like unless you're dedicated to go work out. Like I have a gym membership, but I'm just paying Planet Fitness $10.
I will not speak on working out at all.
See, but it's because we don't exercise. We don't like if we had to walk to school or walk to work, you get your exercise in, but we don't do that. We drive or we, work from home. So we're missing all of that they used to do. That's why they're so healthy and live a longer life. And me and your me and your father talked about that when we were up in ICU. We're like, there are a lot of younger people up here in ICU than there are older people.
Was it from the gunshot wounds? Gunshot?
No, they're like ill, like needing hearts and just
okay.
messed up. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and and it's not only what you eat; it's what
Your
those
lifestyle.
extracurricular
Yeah, that's
activities
true,
too.
too. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
stuff
but see,
is not good for
if you're a runner, then you can run. You can get away from some stuff. But if you can't even run,
Oh well.
if you're a boxer or you learn to box, you can, handle. There's no more like you rarely see a fight. There's always
You see gun battles now.
Yeah, that's what it is. And it's
The
it
wild,
didn't used to be
wild
like that.
west.
People live longer if they just fight, toughed it out, maybe got a black eye, bruise,
Right.
But y'all both lived. Now, no, not so much. See,
Yeah, the expectation now is, the war is on our streets.
Yes.
In the stores, you got road rage where people are doing things to people,
Oh,
and
man.
the
I would gladly
expectation
let
is
you over.
somebody's going to start shooting.
I will move out of your way. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, because it's not that serious.
Yeah, it's these times are very different.
Yeah, they are.
Very different.
Let us know what you think.
Please do. And again, we appreciate you watching our podcast. Please share,
Yes.
subscribe, like, turn on your notifications.
Yes.
So when things are available at YouTube and
Apple,
Facebook, you see it.
Spotify.
Yeah. Instagram, we're working on Instagram, making sure that we're posting appropriately. Because I did post on Instagram, but I don't know if anybody got notification.
Okay, just give me Jayla, Jessica. Which
Jessica.
Jessica.
I'll give
me
you her
Jessica number. We gotta
She's
have a
on
conversation.
Messenger. That's how I use it.
Nah, I need phone. I'm coming for you.
I'm trying to tell you how to reach you.
She won't answer the phone.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So,
We working on it.
yeah. But, yeah, that's my niece, and she's great with social media. And we're trying to gain insight on her talents. So we'll be reaching out to you, Jessica. But yeah, as much as you can do to help us, we would appreciate it because we're here to help you. Just, giving you time to listen to us say it and then sharing your comments with us and you saying it. So we appreciate it. And then until next time,
May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent, one from another. Say it. Mhm.